Okay, you guys, last video down for the count. Okay, so this is like actually my all-time, probably the favorite one I'm doing. And this one I'm just gonna jump straight into it. And this one is how to receive good karma and remove the bad energy. So this is strictly how to receive good karma and remove the bad energy. Now, a lot of times when people talk about karma, they just kind of, everybody got their own theory of it. And, this is just what I've learned when it comes to karma. Um, but it's a beautiful thing because it's like you can remove the bad energy and you can replace it with good karma. And some people don't really think you can, but you really, really can, because just as quick as you receive the bad karma or the bad energy, that's just as much as you can also shift that energy into some good karma. So you got to understand first when it comes to this, okay? Your karma is based off of your authenticity, okay? So that means if you're not authentic, you won't attract authentic people. If you're fake, you're going to attract fake people. Okay. So a lot of the times our karma is coming into play, and it's based off of how authentic we are. Okay. With ourselves. Okay. And then it overflows. But if you are a person where you're not authentic and you put on more of a masquerade and mask, then you're going to attract those very same people that's not authentic and they put on mask and they are not real, but they're fake. Okay. So what is karma? Karma is really just the cause and effect of what comes around goes around. Just that simple. Karma is just basically that. It's just a cause and effect of what you put out to the universe is what comes out, what comes back to you. What you put out to other people comes back to you. The words you put out reflects and comes back to you. And that's all that karma is. And sometimes when we are not fully aware of karma, we will start to attract a lot of bad energy. Because a lot of times, if you've known people to say, well, why do I keep attracting this same type of partner? You know what I'm saying? Why do I keep attracting this same type of partner with this type of bad energy? Why do I keep attracting this same type of situation? Why do I keep attracting these same type of friends? But you got to understand that karma is a cause and effect. Okay, it's what we put out that we're going to attract. Okay, so you can attract these same type of partners, these same type of relationship, these same type of friendships, because it's basically cause and effect. Okay, it's what you've been, something you've been putting out there has caused you to attract these constant type of people. And then you got to also understand this with karma, that if you're attracting the same type of person, the same type of situation, the same type of relationship, all of that, you got to understand too that also it's a lesson that needs to be learned in those situations. So if you were in a prior situation or prior relationship or a situation and you didn't learn the lesson with the other situations, then that same situation, it'll be the same situation but a different face, different person, but the same dynamic, that same situation will continue to come into your life, and it will continue to reflect you, and it will continue to stay in your life until you learn the lesson, until you clear out that type of karma. Okay. So when it comes to um having good karma and clearing out the bad energy, really you can do it, because this is what I've learned, that your good can outweigh your bad energy. Okay, so you can begin to use good karma and it can begin to outweigh the bad energy. Okay, I give y'all a prime example. Okay, everything I'm doing on this YouTube channel, I'm not putting how do I want to say it? I'm not putting negative energy out to nobody. I'm not wishing evil on anybody. I'm not on this channel backlashing anybody or downgrading anybody or demeaning, turn people down or anything. If you look at this channel is solely based on healing. This channel is solely based on wanting us to get to the root of what's going on within us internally, so we can heal, so that we can get to some healthy relationships, family, romantically, friendships, children wise, so that we can get to some healthy relationships now. And so with me doing this channel, the karma that I'm putting out is good karma, because it's actually helping people to understand. Even if it just helps one or two, it's actually helping somebody to understand what's going on with them internally, what areas have they not dealt with, and how do they need to heal, how do they first find the self-love. So in me doing this channel, it's very productive. So the karma that I'm putting back out is to help people. The karma that I'm putting back out is to actually help people understand in areas where they don't understand, so that they get a little bit more clarity. Okay, so that's good karma being put out there. That's just an example. So even though I have made a lot of mistakes in life, and I've done a lot of things, and I've made a lot of decisions that has caused me to receive bad energy, you see what I'm saying? Now, and I have done a lot that caused me to receive bad energy. So I do understand that a lot of the things I went through in my life, it was because I racked up that karma. You know what I'm saying? I racked up that bad energy. So it was just coming back to me, like cause and effect. What I put out, it came back. Okay. And now where I'm at in my life, I am more focused on putting out good karma. I am more focused on helping people. I am more focused on doing this YouTube channel, and really, really wanting to see people heal, so that we come to a really healthy place within us, so that every aspect of our lives can be healthy. Okay. And so I'm taking all the bad energy that I used to do, and all the bad energy of what I did do, and I'm taking that and reversing that, and I'm using everything I have been through, even the bad, because you got to understand, if you don't deal with bad karma, then you won't know what good karma look like. You know what I'm saying? And you won't know how to use that bad karma and turn it into something productive. So a lot of the times what happens is you can take that bad karma or that bad energy and turn that into something productive. So everything that I did that was bad energy and bad karma, I have now decided in my life to use all of that and take that into something that's going to be productive to help people. And so through my life experiences and what I've been through now, I am in a position where I want to tell people what I've been through, to help them, so that people can come out of their situation faster, or people can understand what's going on within them to a more deeper level, so that they can heal, so that people don't continue to stay in a place of pain. And that's the type of karma that I'm saying, how you can take that bad energy and that bad karma and use it productively and turn that into some good karma. So I really want to see people be able to come to a place where they don't continue to stay in this state of pain, whether it's emotionally, mentally, whatever. I don't want people to continue to stay in a place of pain. So I take everything I've been through and I push it out in these videos and I give it to people. And whoever this video comes across and they get it, they get it. Whoever don't, then it's not meant. And I understand that God will align the right people with these videos. All right. So that's how. So your good karma can begin to outweigh the bad karma. All right. So another way to receive good karma and move the bad energy out is that you always have to stay true to yourself too. Okay. So we already know what karma is. We already know the cause and effect. We already know why certain relationships and certain people keep coming back into our lives. There's bad energy. We already know why, okay? Because it's lessons that we have to learn that we have not learned. And so we got to keep going through that cycle until we finally get it now, okay? So another way of kind of moving out the bad energy and receiving the good karma is that you have to always stay true to yourself. So you have to always stay true to yourself, okay? So a lot of times when it comes to staying true to yourself, it's you being able to be authentically yourself. It's you being able to not feel like you have to compare yourself to somebody else in their life and what they doing. That's just like doing YouTube, okay? A lot of the times there's so many YouTubers out here, it's crazy. And it's so many YouTubers that's like, oh my God, they are famous. But you know what I'm saying? What happens is that you have to really, really learn how to stay in your own lane. You have to really, really learn how to celebrate those famous YouTubers and even the small YouTubers. But you have to also understand that you have to authentically just be yourself and stay in your own lane. Like for me, I don't do makeup tutorials. I just don't. I don't do hair tutorials. I don't do, all of that. But I do healing. I deal with the healing aspects of people. You know what I'm saying? So I have to stay in my own lane and continue to flow how I know that I'm authentically meant to flow in. So as long as I'm being true to myself and being authentically myself, and then I'm going to receive the good karma, because I'm not trying to put on a mask. I'm not trying to make videos just to get views. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes my videos don't get the views that it would normally get on other videos, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody ain't gonna resonate with every video, but that's something you got to be ready to adjust to too. So me being authentically myself, I don't, you just have to be yourself. You got to stay in your own lane. You got to be ready to authentically be you and not feel like you have to continue to cross over and do other things just to follow the crowd, or just to feel like, okay, well, since they doing it, let me try it. Because maybe if that's what made them popular, then that's what's going to make me popular. But you got to understand, everybody is not going to blow up. You know what I'm saying? So what made them popular is not going to make you popular. So you can do a video like that and you still don't get the exact support that you would have thought. But that's because you're trying to be something you're not. That's because you're trying to go in somebody else's lane and be who they are instead of being yourself. And one thing I just always embrace when it comes to myself is that keep it simple. I always try to keep it simple. I always get straight to the point. I just try to keep it very simple and be done, and I'm out. So that's also a way to rack up good karma and move out the bad energy. Just authentically be yourself. Don't feel like you have to put on a mask. Don't feel like you have to be a certain way. Don't feel like your makeup got to be a certain way. Don't feel like your hair got to be a certain way. It's just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? And another way is, I promise y'all, I be watching this YouTuber, and she, I forgot, I don't know her name, but it's something, it's all based on the zodiac sign Cancer, and I'm a Cancer. So I watch her videos a lot. And when I say to you that she don't even do anything like crazy on her videos, all she do is give particular readings, or she'll say something. You see what I'm saying? And the fact that she's authentically herself, she'll just go on there, say what she got to say, boom, 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 and she'll get off the camera. That's all she do. And that's no lie. And when I say to you that people draw to her, I be looking at her channel, people just be drawn to her, but I can see why people are drawn to her. It's because she herself. She's authentically herself. She ain't being anything but her. And that's why she can go on camera, do what she do, and get off and move. All right. So another way to kind of just move out the bad, to receive good karma and move out the bad karma, is remind yourself, okay, that what you put out is going to come back to you. So you got to always remind yourself, what I put out there is going to come back to me, okay? So that means if you are sitting with somebody, or somebody is trying to instigate or initiate an argument, you got a choice. You know what I'm saying? People gonna always choose what they're gonna choose and how they're gonna treat you. So how people treat you, that's their karma, okay? How you respond and how you treat them is yours, okay? And so we all learning this. I'm still learning this as I tell y'all this on this video, because I still go through moments of this where I be trying to be mindful, but I still got moments. So you have to understand that you got to be mindful to remind yourself, okay, what I put out is going to come back to me. So if I say something right now to this person, knowing how I'm feeling, that's going to come back to me. Because you got to understand everything is energy, right? So before you can send that karma, before you can send that bad karma out to somebody else, it first comes through you first. That energy of that bad karma first comes through you, and then it goes to the other person. And that's what we don't realize sometimes when we do what we do and we put bad karma on other people. That karma is coming through your energy first, and then it's going to go out to the other person. So that means that you're going to go through that karma first, and then it's going to go to the other person. So that's why I say that's another way to just start receiving good karma and push out the bad energy. Be mindful before you do it that if I say this or if I do this, I'm going to receive that karma also, because that karma is coming through me to get to that person. So I'm finna go through it. So do I want to really go through that type of bad karma? I really don't. So let me just not even initiate it. Let me not even respond to it. Because sometimes the best thing you can do to eliminate any bad karma, when you know that you just don't want to engage in something that's negative, don't respond. That's the best thing I can tell people. If it's something that's negative that people want you to engage in, sometimes you just can't even respond. Sometimes you just got to leave it be and not respond to it. All right. Another way you can receive good karma, push out the bad energy is you can okay. So another way you can do that is you can learn from your mistakes, okay? So the way you do that is you learn from your mistakes. I got lost in the notes. So you learn from your mistakes, okay? So in order to receive good karma and push out the bad energy, just learn from your mistakes, okay? Learn from what you did used to do. Learn from the karma that you used to get, and then start doing the opposite of that. So that means if you was always a person where you was talking about people, where you was wishing bad on people all the time, where you was always looking for people downfall, flip that. You know what I'm saying? Take that old bad energy and that old bad karma of how you used to be, and you reverse that. And so instead of looking for somebody downfall, wish them the best. I mean, genuinely look for them to succeed. Genuinely celebrate them. Genuinely want them to come up and do better. You know what I'm saying? Genuinely be in that position to want to see that person really, really become the best version of themselves. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you begin to shift and move the bad energy out and receive good karma. Even when it comes to your ex, okay? Because a lot of times, this is where people receive bad karma too, and they bad energy, because they start wishing evil and they start wishing bad on their exes. Stop doing that, okay? If y'all are no longer together or the person don't want to be with you, that's where you got to flip that bad energy and move that into good karma. Wish them the best. You know what I'm saying? If they get in a new relationship and they happy as I don't know what, be happy for them. Celebrate them. You know what I'm saying? Celebrate them, because, and you celebrating them, that celebration is coming back to you. And you genuinely wishing them the best, that's coming back to you. And you genuinely being happy that they found somebody that genuinely makes them happy, you gonna end up attracting somebody that's genuinely gonna make you happy. So you see what I'm saying? It's like you gotta reverse it, instead of continually doing it the same way you've been doing it. Okay. And another way you can just kind of receive good karma but push out the bad karma, the bad energy, is you have to be mindful of who you connecting yourself with too. Because what you connect yourself with is what you will become. What you connect yourself with is the energy of what you're going to take in your own life. So even when it comes to family, friends, romantic, you got to be mindful who you connecting your energy with, because you can be in a space of having really good karma, and then you can connect yourself romantically with a person that has bad energy or bad karma, and then you'll start to see your life go down spiral, or you'll start to see a lot of stuff in your life get chaotic. And the reason why that is because you're connecting your good karma energy with something that's bad energy. And so you see what I'm saying? One gonna always overtake the other. And then you'll start to go through a lot of stuff and you won't understand why, but it's because you're connecting your energy with some bad energy. And that's why and so what's happening is overflowing into in your life. It's overflowing in every area of your life, that bad energy. So 9 times out of 10, Eventually you're gonna have to decide, do I want to stay with this person and continue to deal with the bad energy, especially when that person is not really in a place where they are ready to let go of the bad energy and start moving into some good karma. Then you're gonna have to decide, do I want to stay in this relationship and continue the bad energy, or do I want to just continue to, do I want to completely disconnect myself and detach from this whole relationship and move on so that I can start finding good karma now. And that's what happens sometimes. We connect ourselves with certain bad energy and it overflows into every area of our lives, okay? So I made this really small. So just that's what happens. So just pay attention to your karma. You know what I'm saying? What you put out to the universe is what's gonna come back to you. You know what I'm saying? What you putting out there to people, even in your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? If you looking for a person and wishing they would fail, that's karma that you breast. That's bad energy you bringing back on yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be mindful, even if you say the words to somebody that's negatives. You know what I'm saying? And you don't realize at first that energy got to come through you first to hit somebody else. So the words you just spoke to me that was negative to try to hurt me, though that bad energy is coming through you first, and it's going to attack you first, and then it'll go out to the other person. But this is the thing, that if you're operating in good karma, even another person bad energy that they try to send out to you, it won't affect you like that. Because if you're operating in good karma, then you know that you've been operating like this, so you don't have to even worry about somebody sending bad energy to you. And sometimes people will do that. They will send bad energy to you on intentionally, on purpose, because they want to hurt you mentally or hurt you emotionally or hurt you spiritually or physically. And so what you got to do sometimes is just completely detach yourself. So when people sending y'all bad energy like that, just that detach yourself from that completely. Completely let them go and detach yourself from that energy, because the thing is that it can affect you if you're not responding to it. See, where your attention goes, your energy will go. So if somebody is putting bad energy out there to you and you give it attention, that's where your energy goes. But if somebody's putting bad or trying to put bad energy out there to you and you're not giving it the attention, it won't go, it won't be able to get in your realm or touch you like that, because you're not feeding it. So, okay, that was it for this video. I am done. I love y'all. I appreciate all of y'all, and all of y'all are very much appreciated. And so I thank y'all for just continually supporting, and I love y'all.